Yo, what's up, bro? I know it's been a while since I last recorded, but I really wanted to get a video out today. I just wanted to talk about how when you're giving it your 100% on a daily basis, it really feels satisfying because you know that you couldn't have done any more even if you wanted to today. I don't know about you, but like I go to sleep with a smile on my face because I know that I've pushed myself to my limit. Every single day, like it's just satisfying. I don't know what it is. It's just that it's hard to describe this feeling. And plus, like, I love myself a lot because I know I'm doing everything I can for myself. Like, there are some days where I have to watch the lecture I'm watching, right? For example, like yesterday I was studying coordination compounds. I had to replay the part like 2-3 times just to fully understand what the teacher was saying. I was watching the Mohit Ryan sir lecture. If you're wondering, if you're curious, please don't ask me that in the comments. But I had to watch it 2-3 times because my brain was tired and I couldn't understand anything, the ligands and everything. And I don't know what it is. It's just that when you get to that point, you know you've done a lot today. You know that you couldn't have done any more even if you wanted to. You've pushed yourself to your limits. And plus, like, deep work is really, really tiring. When you do 8 hours of deep work, you're gonna be tired, right? Like, when you do proper deep work, your phone is thrown away. You're focusing on the screen. Your eyes are literally laser focused onto the screen. You know how, like, was it Superman? Like the guy who shoots laser out of his eyes. I don't remember, okay? But it's kind of like that. It's just nice, man. It's just satisfying as well. Let me drink some water. And other than that, like, I don't have much to say because there's not much going on in my life. You know, the entire day is just spent preparing for GE and everything. I'll just tell you what I'll get done this month, right? I'm currently doing electrostatics. I'll get done with it soon. Like, it's almost over, right? I'm just like perfecting everything. I've already learned most of it. I'm just like relearning it, like just to make sure I remember it. And yeah, it's all good. I'm also doing. I have to start parabola tomorrow. I'll get done with coordinate geometry this month, and yeah, it's fun. Like, I'm solving the Cengage illustrations myself manually with a pen and a paper, because just looking at the illustrations is not enough, right? Like this book. Because you could look at the illustration and you think that you know it, but when you go to write down and do it yourself, you realize, oh, okay, I don't know what to do from here, and then you get an idea of where you're messing up. Another thing I've noticed is that the Cengage illustrations are basically exam PYQ patterns. Sorry, like the illustrations they give in the PYQ section. It's literally the same illustration but with different numbers, the same approach, the same everything. So it's very, very worthwhile if you do all of the illustrations because the PYQs will be really, really easy if you do that. You know, what was I lost my train of thought. Give me a moment. Yeah, other than that, there's not much going in my life, as I said. So like, I'm trying to think of things I could tell you, you know. What am I meant to tell you when I'm just sitting on my desk all day, bro? Just give it your 100% on a daily basis, and you know, like, you'll just get a lot of self-love. I absolutely love myself right now, and I don't. You just let me think. I don't have time to edit. That's why I don't want to edit this video at all. Maybe I'll edit the audio just so, you know, the video is a bit watchable. But you can see, like, my face, you know, my facial attractiveness is kind of worn off. But that's fine. I'll just go to the barber soon and I'll get my beard cut. You can see, like, it's very ungroomed right now. And plus, my face has gained a bit of fat. But it's all a part of the grind, bro. Like, it's a sacrifice. When you're sitting for how many hours per day? Like, a long time, right? When you're sitting for that many hours per day, you're bound to gain some fat. Of course. You're gonna gain some fat no matter what when you're sitting for this ungodly amount of hours per day. So yeah, I guess this was today's video. You know, I'm trying to get more consistent with video creation. I'm just not getting time to create content. The thing is when you're so hyper focused onto one thing, everything else in your life will deteriorate. That's obvious, right? When you're spending so much time just doing this one thing, like, my relationships have deteriorated. I've lost some friendships. You know, just whatever, like, I have a very tight-knit, close circle. Barely like 1 or 2 guys there. And that too, I don't speak to them that often just because I don't get time to speak to them. And plus, it's nice recording because my brain can finally think. Because when you're doing work, you're not thinking, right? You're just focused onto your screen or the book or whatever. So you're essentially just like in a flow state. And when I record these videos, it's like a journaling session for me. It's like I'm being introspective. It's nice. I like it a lot. It's nice. What else am I meant to say about this? And apart from that, I've noticed that my social skills have gotten really, really shit. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but I'm not as fluid and as charismatic as I used to be. Maybe it's because I'm just rotting away in my room all day, but I'll get back. I'll get those social skills back. It's right. It's whatever. I've got to that point of having amazing, pristine social skills once. I'll get there again. Like, it's not as if that I didn't used to study during my 11th grade. I used to study a lot. The thing is, I didn't have any guidance. Like, I don't know why I feel like I need to justify this, but I saw a comment saying, oh, you're my daily reminder that if I didn't study, I'd end up like you. The thing is, I didn't really it's not as if I didn't study. I studied a lot. Like, there were days where I studied for 12 plus hours, but the thing is, I didn't have any guidance. So I was essentially just studying the state board instead. I mean, that's a story for a different day. There's a lot of shit that happened during 11th grade, and I don't want to speak about it. There were a lot of dark times, and most of my time was just essentially spent in depression, because I used to sit in college from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. right? I used to get back home at 7. Did I get back at home at 7? Yeah, like 7:38, because I like to go to the gym after school, sorry. And it's just shit, man. Like, you see the sun going away from the window of your school, and of course you're gonna feel depressed. It's like you have zero freedom and everything. It was a very dark time in my life, I have to be honest. Like, being controlled, not having any freedom of my own, and plus I had this dream of growing this YouTube channel as well, and I didn't get any time to work on this dream. So it's a very long story. Maybe I'll speak about it one day. Maybe I'll talk about the entire experience one day. Like, there were times where I used to stay up for 12 hours every single night just so I could record video. And by the time I used to go to school, my head would explode, because, of course, when you're working for that long and you're getting zero sleep, your head will explode. It was a very dark time in my life. There were actually a lot of dark times in my life. I don't know why I'm just saying that I had darker times in my life, of course. Maybe I'll speak about them one day. My mental health has always been kind of unstable. I guess you could say that. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video on it. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll end the video now. It's a 8 minute recording. Goddamn. Yapping session. Yapping session must come to an end. Yo bro, sorry I forgot to add this in the main recording session, but I really wanted to say that there's a free Discord server that's absolutely free, it's zero cost, you could join it. And I was thinking that at the end of the day, once I'm done with my study session, like, I could hop on for like 15-30 minutes when I'm on my break, like maybe just before I sleep, when I'm completely done with my day, I can hop on, and I could speak to you. I'll give you the details of when I'll be hopping on, cause I have to integrate it in my schedule. I'll let you know, don't worry about it.